Recently, I've been getting right back into tabletop video games and trying to get back into games like Settler of Catan and things of that variety. So I've been going to my locals and talking to people, and it's been really fun. I've been having a great time doing that, and when I say recently, I mean past 4 years, if you don't know what that means. I like to use recently because time is a bit of a blur when you get into your 20s, and everything feels recent when it happened 7 years ago, and I feel like I'm gonna blink and become 50 in a heartbeat, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's talk about locals. I'm having a fun time at locals, minding my black business, and I've been doing a campaign for the past 2.5 years. We've been linking up, and sometimes we meet over Discord. It's been really fun, but we prefer meeting in person because we can argue in person and nobody has internet connection issues, and you're really much dedicated looking them eye to eye, and you can convince them, and it's really fun, and nobody can lie about their roles either. There's no lying about your roles, which is really good. I love that. So, really fun to be playing D&D with a group of people that are not my same skin variety. People that would be what America would consider the opposite skin variety as me, because the opposite of black is white. I've been playing with white people. So, I've been having a pretty good time. We had a campaign of about 5 people in total, including myself, and I'm having a fun time playing with these group of natural cohorts. No gang members as previously aforementioned, but there is one member of the group who, initially upon starting off the game, chose an elf. Now, I'm not questioning choosing an elf, but elves are known for being a little bit racially motivated. It was told by me that he loved picking an elf, so I naturally picked a human. I just wanted a human race, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. And we've been having fun time during this campaign. It's been outstanding. Now, 8 months ago, the campaign wrapped up. Now, I want to point out that the entire campaign is now wrapping up, just the session wrapped up. And I found a card left over by one of the members. Did you know that the KKK had special cards? I didn't. I had no idea. I had no clue they had special cards. I see this card and it has the name of one of our members. I'm a little bit perplexed. I'm confused, taken aback, flabbergasted even. I say, oh, hold on now. Hey, I don't want to give his name. Let's use Jeremy. Jeremy, would this perhaps be your card, sir? We're having a manta ray and Patrick moment. He looks at it and says, looks like my name. It is your name, I say. He says, oh, yes, that is my name. I say, is this your card? He says, I don't think so. I said, are you sure this is not your card? And he says, I could take the card and maybe I can find the person with my same name. I said, okay, oh, but we're playing games. I apologize. The D&D session is over. We can stop playing games now. Is this your card? He said, okay, yeah. Now, he had been mean to me most of the campaign, but we had been gotten past the first 4 sessions. He was pretty apprehensive. He damaged me a few times. He messed me up in the campaign. And I said, so you have this card? He said, yes. I said, why do you have this card? He said, it's my family's history. Your family's history? That's crazy. I'm all one for heritage. I love the Day of the Dead in Mexican culture. Hell, I like every other cultural holiday. Hanukkah, you know what I mean? I love those. However, I don't think there's any holidays for this particular family heritage when you are a member of the darkest part of American history, similar to Germany's darkest part of American history. I'm just a little bit confused why you have a card. He said, well, it's my dad's. I keep it for safekeeping because I love my dad. I said, can I meet your dad? He said, what? I said, can I meet your dad? Now, this was not a smart move. This was an idiotic, stupid, very dumb move on my end. But I just wanted to meet the dad. I wanted to see a real member in person. Kind of like meeting a hippo in real life. Just want to see if they're actually that big. He says, well, he's a grand cyclops. I said, we just got done beating the cyclops today. Perfect. We can talk about that. Let's go. Let's have a good time. So, lo and behold, we go to his father's house. He's living there, by the way. His dad sees me immediately, and you can feel the spirit of Martin Luther try to pull me back a little bit. I'm like, huh? What was that? Rosa Parks grabbed my leg. You can feel her ghost clutching on my ankles. I'm a little bit perplexed. What's going on? And then I can feel Malcolm X saying, don't do it. I say, no. Shaking off the ghost of my ancestors, I must. You don't get anywhere if you don't talk to people. Immediately, he says, boy, you one of my youngin's friends? He didn't have a southern accent, but I felt like it'd be hilarious for this. I said, yes, sir. I am one of his friends. He said, boy, now, I don't take too kindly to your kind in my household, so I reckon you back off. My friend defended me immediately. He said, wait, I want to play the video game with him upstairs. Can I please have him come over? We won't make much noise. He defended me, which was nice. I had turned and converted him, I feel, a little bit. I didn't know if he was racist prior, but it was nice to talk to him. And then he said, don't stay too long now. He goes and sits in his dad chair. He sits down. And then I say, actually, I can't speak to you. He immediately got pissed. Oh my, his anger was boiling. He felt like one of those Steamboat Willie cartoons. Majin Buu steam coming out of him. What? You want to talk to me? What for? I said, I found this card. I showed him the card. He said, you don't deserve to touch that. He snatched it out of my hand. I'm getting a little bit confused. I said, oh, what did I do? I'm a little bit scared. He said, this is my family's history. This is our heritage. This is what we are. And I don't want one of your kind besmirching that with your disgusting germs. I said, I have germs. I wash my hands. I use hand sanitizer. Joking, trying to get him to laugh a little bit. He said, you know what I mean. The wife comes out, sees me, and immediately says, like she saw a ghost, but black. I was a little bit concerned. I said, hey, how you doing? She says, fine. And she leaves. And then he says, the dad, let me explain the history of the KKK. He explained Grand Wizard, the Grand Dragon, Grand Cyclops. He explained every bit of it, every piece of it. And I simply retorted and said, well, why? He said, what? I said, why? Aren't humans humans? He said, yeah, but some humans are lesser than others. And I explained to him deeply how some people may be different skin colors. However, we're all human, right? At the end of the day, we're all human. Then he started bashing me with racial slurs, expecting me to get mad, as my kind does. And I said, that's fine and dandy. Words don't really do much. You haven't struck me at all. I don't think you plan to take my life. I don't think you would do that. So let's talk. The entire way through, we talked. 3 hours. We just talked. At the end of the conversation, we were laughing. He pulled out the karaoke machine. We had a good time. He asked me if I drink. I said no. He said, you sure? I feel like I want to share a drink with you. You seem like a cool guy. You're one of the good ones. And I said, all of us are good, actually. We're just human. And he said, what? I said, I'm not one of the good ones. All of us are good. And we just talked. I don't think I converted him, but we talked for a long time. After that next session, I described it to my other D&D players. Next, we explained the card. We talked to him. And he said, I love my family's history because it makes me have a sense of community. It makes me have a sense of relationship with people. And I understand that. Having a sense of community is very important. And I said, I don't judge you for carrying the card around. I don't care that your family despises my kind and considers me one of the good ones. That is fine and dandy. That's okay. I just want to understand. And I now fully understand. And I would hang out with your dad again. He said, really? I said, yeah, and I did. I hung out with him again. And again and again and again. And I invited some of my not so same skin colored as them friends over. My black friends. They came over. And I want you to picture, if you would for a moment, a Crip talking to a KKK member. And how that would initially go. It did not go well. It started off with insults, going to bash it back and forth with each other. And I calmed them down. I just talked to them. I just said, well, there's no blows yet. No police needs to get called, but we can talk to each other. And through immense effort, we played a game of speed with the cards. We just played speed. And speed was fun. It was fierce. Then we played Uno together. And then I ordered Marco's Pizza. If you don't know what Marco's Pizza is, it's really good. And we all talked. We just had a conversation. We just talked to each other. It is so hard to express and explain how just having a conversation and talking about each other without the guise of seeing who's right or wrong is very important. Even if you threaten my life and try to destroy me, I will still talk to you. Because we're talking. We're just talking. I don't think I converted his dad. I really don't. The campaign is over now. We completed the campaign, which is great. We all got to level 19 in totality. We finished the campaign. And we're still friends. We played Tekken a few times together, and I got his dad deeply into Tekken as well. He plays Brian, so, because he's racist. But it's really fun to talk to people just without the guise of anger or hate within their soul, just to speak to them as humans. I play D&D with the KKK, essentially. or at least their heritage. And that was really fun.